white people, y'all don't clean y'all ass right? You mean to tell me that y'all don't moisturize, you don't exfoliate, you don't do any of those things per usual as normal in taking your bath and your showers?
Well, I've never been clean in my entire life. I just found that out in the last 2 weeks when I found Black Girl Shower TikTok. I've never actually been clean in my entire life.
It's because there's way too many grown men that don't know that you're supposed to wash your booty hole in the shower.
So you mean to tell me we're really out here in these streets talking about people not washing their asses? Imagine working in the emergency room and a level 1 trauma comes in and you got to check for rectal tone. Yep, now I'm respiratory, so I don't have to do it, but the doctors have to check for rectal tone, meaning they got to go in between your crevices, baby, and poke and prod your asshole just to make sure you're still viable. I cannot tell y'all how many streaky ass pair of drawers I have seen over the years. And these ain't just new streaks from the accident. These old streaks. So I'm like, how long you been wearing them shitty ass drawers?
I swear to God, I was not going to do this video, but black women, yeah, black people made me do this. See, white women came out on the internet and started telling us how they're happy to find black women showering because they're learning a lot. And now, black people have responded. No black women coming out on the internet literally giving y'all tutorials on how to shower. When I tell you black people, black men and women are shocked. The realization of black people finding out that actually white people didn't know how to shower. Priceless.
Are y'all bathing with this here? Putting it in the bathtub. Putting this into the bathtub and putting your body inside of the bathtub. You can't do that. I mop my floors with this.
We absolutely do. We absolutely have beautiful hot Dettol baths. We do. It's within my culture. I'm Caribbean, and let me tell you something. We be bathing in Dettol, okay? We be bathing in Dettol.
I got on like black girl TikTok somehow and talking about showers and like how you're supposed to shower, and they are like so adamant about you need to use a dry brush before you get in the shower. Which I'm scared because
I've heard that's hoax. I've heard it's hoax. I've heard dry brush.
I trust them.
Okay.
I believe them.
What about the self-tanning queens? How do you guys bathe? Because I'm watching white ladies discover that they've gone their whole diddly damn life without exfoliating below the neck. I'm watching women as they dry brush for the first time scream in horror as they can audibly hear flecks of their skin hit the tile. We had just gotten past the whole we don't wash our legs thing. Anyhoozle, I digress. The self-tanners, I heard they don't smell great. And you kind of have to let them marinate for a while to like activate. I know you have to exfoliate before you self-tan, but in like the weeks after, are you allowed to bathe with like a loofah, say, or an African net, or just a rag? Soap? Are you allowed to use soap on your body if you self-tan? These are the questions that must be asked.
So I seen the TikTok where this white girl was saying she fell on the black side. What was it called? Black girl shower side of TikTok. And I was just like, what is a black girl shower? And she was talking about how she was so amazed and realized this whole time that she was never really cleaning herself properly. So I go onto the black girl side of black girl shower is what they call it, I believe. And I go on there and I'm just like thinking that maybe it's something I'm missing, like outside of the normal exfoliating, using proper rags, towels, however you want to call them, shower gels and, moisturizers and just normal things you would wash your body with, your face and all that good stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to find something completely different that maybe I didn't even know about. It was just black women washing themselves as normal. And the white girl was like, I was just, and then that was it. I didn't know that white people, y'all don't clean y'all ass right? You mean to tell me that y'all don't moisturize, you don't exfoliate. You don't do any of those things per usual as normal in taking your bath and your showers. I'm so confusion. I remember I posted a podcast a while back, and it was a podcast of, a couple white people and this one girl or whatever. And the guy was talking about how they don't really wash their legs because it don't get dirty.
To be quite honest, a lot of white people do that. Like they bath at night, and then in the morning they don't bath.
I've seen it.
They just like wipe their faces and eat
That's when
dog.
they did a white girl. That's that type.
They out.
Y'all, it's nothing more refreshing than scrolling down my timeline and seeing that Black Girl TikTok is teaching the YT ladies how to clean their bodies in the shower. I mean, they applying lotion as soon as they get out with a skin damp. They using an African net to scrub their bodies and exfoliate. They using coconut scented products and vanilla, brown sugar. Wait till they find out about the hair care routines.
You've recently found yourself on Black Girl Shower Talk, and I know you're loving it here, you're taking notes, but you may or may not be getting a little bit overwhelmed because you've been introduced to like 11 million new products. If you can only add 3 new products to your shower routine, these are the 3 I think they should be. Coming in at number 1, and this is no surprise, it's gonna be the African Sponge Net. This thing is gonna leave your body feeling so clean, your skin so much smoother and softer than it's ever been. It's antibacterial and lasts 2 to 5 years, so it's one less hygiene product you're gonna have to constantly be replacing. For your first cleanse, I am begging you to try the Naturium Glow Getter Body Wash. This is an oil-based body wash that's gonna effectively remove all of the dirt, oil, and funk from your skin without leaving your skin feeling stripped or dry. This is gonna make your skin feel so silky and clean. Then when you get out of the shower and your skin is still damp, you need to go in with the body butter from the same line. It's the perfect consistency in my opinion, especially for the sensory girlies. It's not too thick, but it is so hydrating. Bonus points if you go in with the oil on top of it to seal all that moisture in. I promise you, if you start by double cleansing with the African exfoliating net and this body wash and applying this body butter when your skin is damp, you are definitely gonna notice a difference in your skin.
I can't be the only one that's seeing all of these white people, or white women at least so far, who have found Black Girl TikTok and are like, yo, I didn't know this is how they showered. I didn't know how they were supposed to shower like this. Da, 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 da. And it's so funny to me because all of this stuff that we would think is normal, like, using a net sponge or a rag, flannel towel, wash yourself, da, da, da. All of that we would think is normal is crazy to these people. And it just throws me back to when I saw someone make a video on like, bro, cleansing is racial. Like, cleaning your body is cultural, like, bro, because obviously no one really, like, as a black kid, my mum taught me how to shower, my parents taught me how to shower in it, but I don't know if they get that, like, hey, white people from the other side, like, do you man actually get that? Do you get taught, like, how to shower and stuff? Because I got taught how to make sure my body was clean, all of that, but do you man not get that? Or at least the way that you're taught is just not the same, because some of these showering methods are concerning. They're concerning. Why am I hearing you're showering a few times a week? Like, no, it's a daily thing. It really is a daily thing. And then one thing that also threw me in the video, she was like, they don't really talk about the shampoo part, which was funny to me because obviously we don't really talk about our hair routine when we shower because we have a hair day in it, or like we have the days where we do our hair, so it's not the norm. But with them, they wash their hair every day. But yeah, man, white people are showering. What the hell is going on over there?
Our white friends found the black side of TikTok that teaches them how to use the African net sponge. Guys, this is a game changer and they all talking about it. Because you do not know how to properly shower if you haven't used some good soap and an African sponge. And it lathers, it exfoliates. Look at this. I've had this one for months now. It came in a pack of 3. And listen, it will, look at the lather. Look at this, look at this. It will exfoliate your skin. It will have you looking like butter, okay? Yes. And if you use your favorite, I'm using her Fantasy Box because, you have to treat the girl right. And it exfoliates really well. I've linked it for you in the orange card below. Check it out for yourself.
Okay, that's it. White women, y'all need to come on the internet and start saying, thank you, black women, for parenting us. Period. Because if your mothers didn't teach you, y'all have gotten black women to teach you on the internet when you're old. So, you might just as well come out on the internet and say, you mothered us. And you know what's funny? You find 20-year-old black women teaching 40-year-old white women on how to take a proper shower. The internet today?